my name is Crabtree.
And my name is Patrikeos. And today we're discussing quite an important health issue in today's society: road traffic accidents.
So as Nathan said, it's a very big issue in today's society. According to the online medical dictionary by Farlex, a road traffic accident or motor vehicle accident is the unintended collision of one motor vehicle with another, or stationary object, or person, resulting in injuries, death, or a loss of property.
And to add on to what Jared said, the result of a road traffic accident usually ends in injury. According to the World Health Organization, a road traffic injury is a fatal or non-fatal injury incurred as a result of a collision on a public road involving at least one moving vehicle. Children, pedestrians, cyclists, and the elderly are among the most vulnerable road users. Here are some statistics from the Transport Accident Commission. In 2015, there were 252 lives lost, compared with 291 in 2016, which is a disappointing 15.5% increase. 82 females lost their lives, compared with 209 males in 2016. Also in 2016, 151 drivers lost their lives. 56 motorcyclists, 40 pedestrians, 36 passengers, and 8 cyclists also lost their lives.
There are countless reasons for road traffic accidents. According to Jerome Carslake, manager of National Road Safety Partnership Program, the most common cause of road fatalities and car accidents occasioning serious harm are fatigue, speed, distraction, including mobile phones, and alcohol and other drugs. So up to 70% of the patients that trauma surgeons treat have been in or involved in a road traffic accident. Every injury has a ripple effect that affects the whole community, through the injury itself, to the individual, to the medical side, to the family, and finally on to the wider community. 90% of all crashes are due to minor mistakes, such as fatigue or being slightly over the speed limit. Road trauma costs 70 million per day, which is the same as the defence budget. So now we have a short clip of some road traffic accidents to show you. Have a think to yourself and figure out how these accidents occurred. So as you can see, most of the accidents here are all preventable. It is only a momentary lapse in concentration that could change your life forever. If these people were paying attention were aware of their surroundings, a lot of things would have been different.
Here are some of the groups of people that are at a high risk of road traffic accidents. Males are at a considerably higher risk than females, with 209 males losing their life in 2016 compared to 82 females. This can be caused by males potentially undertaking more risky behaviour or drug and alcohol consumption. Obviously, being a driver, you're at the most risk of death among other road users, with over 50% of the lives lost in road traffic accidents being the drivers. Motorcyclists are 19% of the road users, while pedestrians and passengers are 14% and 12% respectively, which means they are all at a moderate risk level. The location of fatalities on our roads may be surprising to some people, with the amount of deaths in Melbourne and rural Victoria being very close. 140 road users lost their lives in Melbourne, with 151 of them losing their lives in rural Victoria. Age plays a big part in the risk of road fatalities, with a 30 to 49-year-old bracket being at the most risk, with 32% of the deaths coming from that age group. There is a decline in deaths in the next bracket of 50 to 69-year-olds before rising with people 70 and over. It's safe to say that the majority of deaths come later in life, which some people may be surprised with the fact that there is only a small number of 18 to 20-year-olds that lose their lives each year, with most people having an introduction to alcohol, drugs and driving alone whilst between 18 and 20. The level of urbanisation is a key risk factor for deaths in road users. 139 lives were lost on rural roads in 2016, while another 117 were lost in urban Melbourne and 30 were also lost in provincial cities or towns. The risk that comes with driving on rural roads is that they might not be maintained as well as urban roads, with many roads between small towns being damaged, poorly lit and dangerous to drive on. Being able to identify these risk groups plays a massive part in being able to efficiently and effectively develop risk minimisation strategies, and it allows us to see which of these groups need more information around certain factors that would put them in risky situations. Towards Zero is a campaign by the TAC. Towards Zero is a vision for a future free of deaths and serious injuries on our roads. It acknowledges that as humans we make mistakes, but when those mistakes happen on our roads, we come off second best. That's why we need to ensure we have a safe road system in place, a system that protects us from our own mistakes and those of others, a system that will change road safety for good. Here is a short video from the Towards Zero campaign.
So last year, 252 people died on our roads. What do you think would be a more acceptable number?
Acceptable? 70 maybe? Probably 70.
Can you send 70? Actually, this is what 70 people looks like.
It's my family.
So now, what do you think would be a more acceptable number?
0. 0.
Drug driving is a serious road safety issue. In the last 5 years, approximately 37% of all drivers and motorcyclists killed had drugs in their system, with cannabis and stimulants the most common substances detected. The TAC drug driving campaigns were launched to support random roadside testing of illegal drugs in December 2004. Since then, there have been several drug driving campaigns highlighting police enforcement and showing how drugs impair driving. The following is a video from the TAC campaign, The Swap.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. How about you?
Don't know really.
Yeah, we were talking about maybe going down to the pub and seeing some bands or something. So
Yeah, I might do that. Yeah, that sounds good actually. Who's playing?
Hey, Mark, come on, we've got to get going.
Now? Can't we stay a bit more?
No.
Yeah, all right, come on.
gotta go.
See ya.
You got the keys?
Woo! No, you got them. Bye. Is it fun? God, she's so cute, Bella. She's like a really good party. Can't believe you've got a kid.
I'm amazed.
Me too. It's clear, babe.
Oh.
Oh. Are you sure you should be driving?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, Mark, make up your mind. Is it fast or slow?
Okay, you drive.
So as you can see, someone who is under the influence of drugs is only going to make bad decisions whilst driving, and it's going to end up having a negative effect on everyone. So here are some of the known effects that drugs have on a person. So it slows their reaction time, blurry vision, distorts perception of speed and distance, concentration and coordination goes out the window, sense things that don't exist, and risk-taking. So another strategy to reduce road traffic accidents is the learners and probationary drivers strategy. To be able to drive by yourself, you must do a total of 120 hours of supervised driving whilst on a learner permit, and be able to pass a computer and practical test. In the last 10 years, 25% of the fatalities on our roads have been 18 to 25 year olds. In figure 1, you can clearly see that from 1987 to 2015, the yearly numbers of young drivers lost has significantly decreased over the 28-year period. So therefore, the measures being put in place to reduce the risk and inform people about road traffic accidents are having a positive effect on the young drivers in our society. Although from 2013 to 2015 the numbers of lives lost has steadily increased, there could be a range of reasons for the increase. Although drinking and drug use and mobile phone usage while driving are big factors.
So in conclusion, road traffic accidents are a major health issue affecting Australia. Nearly everyone at some point in their lives has or will be affected by the tragic consequences involved with road traffic accidents. We are already on track to surpass the amount of road deaths this year compared to last year, which means that we must constantly strive to find new ways to tackle road traffic accidents.
We would like to end our video by saying that being safe on the roads should be a top priority for everyone. Sometimes things happen, but if everyone can be more diligent and take responsibility on the roads, we will all benefit from this. That concludes our video. Thanks for watching.